got another workout for y'all. It's a tabata. So that means 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest, a little more rest, a little shorter rounds, but more rounds. You're gonna set your timer for 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest, 80 total rounds. It is 10 exercises. You can choose whether you wanna do 2 of each and move on. You can choose whether you wanna do all 8. If you wanna do 4, you can decide based upon that workout how you wanna do it. I just wanna make sure you do all 10 moves. Okay, if you kind of there's 3 lumped together that kind of go together, so it'd be good if you did all 3 of those together before you repeat it. Just an idea, but you can choose how you want to work it. So we start with just a regular crunch for 20 seconds, starting it out, making sure you're not pulling on that neck, crunching that core, keeping it engaged, 20 seconds there. Then you're going to take it right to a double crunch, driving those knees into your chest, and elongating those legs is more advanced, or bending those knees, getting that squeeze in those abs. And then you have a reverse crunch. So this is going to be the bottom half of that crunch. Curling those legs up, squeezing that core. You can elongate those legs out again if you want to challenge yourself, or keep those knees bent. But it's just the bottom half of that crunch, taking those hips up. So much like a leg raise, only those knees stay bent. Then we have a plank. Squeezing that core, 20 seconds, you're just holding. And then for the next 20 seconds, you're gonna do a spider plank, driving that knee nice and wide into the elbow. And then the 20 seconds after that would be a mountain climber, driving those knees in, pushing that pace. Okay, keeping those hips nice and low. Again, if you need to modify those, they can come up on a couch, a chair, anything of that nature. Then we have 3 different types of push-ups. We first start with a hip dip push-up. So your hands are gonna turn in toward themselves. You're gonna be on the side of your feet, and you're gonna drive your chest down. So this is gonna get a little oblique work, as well as that chest work. Pushing up, you're gonna stay on one side that whole time. If you need to modify, you can still come down to the knees. Just make sure you're on the side of your knees for that push-up, and those hands are turned in. Then we're gonna do a Sphinx push-up. So remember, the further out your arms are, the easier it is, right? Yeah. Further out your arms are from your body, the easier it is. But you wanna try to push those elbows back toward your body. Okay, modified to the knees or straight, fully extended, but not allowing those elbows to tap the floor. You don't want to sit them down before you raise back up. You want to keep those arms active, and that can also be modified on a chair or the couch or something to make it a little bit easier. And then you have walkout push-ups. So you're going to take those hands down to the ground, walk out to your plank, drive that push-up, and then walk yourself all the way back up, squeezing up at the top and taking it back out. If you need to modify that, you can even start on your knees for your push-up, walking out from your knee position down into that push-up, and then driving those hands back and still squeezing those cheeks though, squeezing all the way up, engaging that core, and then walking back out. And then of course we have to have the wonderful and ever-present burpee. So drive those feet out and in and jump it up, challenging that body to move. 20 seconds of burpees, whipping them out as fast as you can. If you need to modify, of course, you can step those feet out, or you can put your hands on your couch or chair. Just make sure if you're using a chair that it's one that's stable. Okay, you don't want it to slide around on you, so make sure it's either, if it's a regular like kitchen chair or something, that it's against the wall, against the table, so it's not slipping and sliding on you, just so you don't hurt yourself. Okay, because we don't want y'all injuring yourself in this time off. So remember, it's Tabatas, 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest times 80 rounds, and you're going through the entire board a total of 8 times.